Hi, it's Kirsty from Lord Sewing, and in this video we're going to be looking at the Brother 10 spool thread stand. Now this thread stand is one that clips onto the back of the machine and it's suitable for the Innovis I or Innovis 1 depending on how you know it as, the Innovis 1E, the V series which includes the VQ2, the V3, the V5 and the V7 and also the new V5 LE, and then also the X series which includes the XV, the XJ1, the XE1 and also the XP1 luminaire. Now this thread stand is suitable for smaller threads, so either the 1000 metre mini Kingspools or even the 300 metre Brother spools and any other brands that you might have as well that are similar to this kind of size. Now if you want to use the extra large spools like these ones down here, so these are called the Kingspools. We've got the 5000 metre Madeira, 3000 metre Kingstar metallics and then also the 5000 metre Floriani threads. There is a Kingspool thread stand available for these which just has the 2 spool pins on it and it's suitable for taking these larger thread cones. Now if you really like the look of this but unfortunately it's not compatible with your machine, they do a standalone thread stand that you can get. You can see it looks very similar, it builds up in a similar way, but instead of having a base that fits onto your machine, it's got a stand instead that will sit on your tabletop at the back of the machine and then it just works in the same way. So you can use that with any of the other Brother machines or indeed any other brands of machines if you like the look of the thread stand. We're going to look at the Kingspool thread stands. They're also known as the 2 spool thread stands. And these are suitable for when you want to use these larger cones of thread. Now you can use them with the smaller 1000 metres as well. If you're using the larger spools, you have one of these little cone holders on. And if you are using a smaller spool, you just take that off. So you get the option to use it with or without them. They attach onto your machines really easily. There's 2 different types depending on which machine you have. So this one here is suitable for the Innovis 1100, 1300, 1800Q, 800E embroidery machine, the 2600 embroidery machine and also the new MV870 special edition embroidery machine. And then the other one is suitable for the V series machines, the X series machines and then also for the MV1 as well. So let's have a look at how these go on and off the machines. We'll start with this one over here. So I've got a V5 LE and the first thing we need to do is take the lid off the machine. Now these lids come on and off really easily. All we do is just pull them off like so and you set your lid to one side, and we'd always advise if you put it with the top of the lid facing up because you don't want to damage and scratch this when you're not using it. So we just set that to one side and then I'm going to get my Kingspool thread stand and it just attaches on. These little rubber dots here, they go against the back of the machine, so that's how you know which direction it goes on the machine, okay? So they go on there and that just fits in place. You bring your thread up round the little thread tree at the top here and then just bring it down to step number 1 on your machine and just thread it up then as you normally would. Now on this machine the lid comes off in a slightly different way, so what we want to do is lift it part way and then twist it forward, okay? And again, set that to one side, you don't want that getting scratched. And then the thread stand, you can see you've got these little felt pads here and they sit on this back curve of the machine. And the thread guide that's on the front of it here, you want that at the front of the stand. So that's the direction that it goes on the machine. And all we're going to do is pop this in at the top and push it down in place until it clips in, okay? And then to remove this one, what you want to do is pinch this bit here that sticks up, pull that in slightly and then twist it back out, okay? And then to pop your lid back on the machine with this model, all we do is sit it on the top here and just push it in at both sides Just not got it quite lined up on that side there. There we go, and that just clips back in place.